Happy Tuesday! It's the last week of the month, and so I'm answering your questions. This week I have 2 questions from an actor named Juan Carlos and a question from an actress named Jana. So let's jump in. Juan Carlos says, "Good evening from the UK. I've been watching your videos on YouTube and it looks like you could give 1 or 2 useful tips." Thanks, Juan Carlos. I'll try to give you 1 or 2. I'm taking this seriously now, after years developing a different career, and I'm essentially starting over from nothing. I'm currently taking courses and workshops to know where I am and what my type is, and as soon as I finish the last one, I'll get a decent headshot and try to get credits to have a proper reel. Do you recommend that I prepare my IMDb profile right away, even with low to no credits, or wait a bit until it looks more reliable? This is an awesome question, and a lot of actors have this question because you don't want to put something up there that just looks like you're not a professional yet, and I get it. However, my recommendation to you would be to get your IMDb profile started right now. IMDb is the place where you really stake your claim that you're a professional actor, and you can build your profile as you go. The other great thing about IMDb is that you can upload your own credits. So even if you don't have IMDb recognized credits that are posted on there officially, you can add your own resume. So you can include any theater you've done, independent films that might not appear on IMDb, and all of that. And then when you do get your headshots that you're proud of, you can upload them. Now, I would recommend adding any photos that you do have. You get up to 100 photos or something with IMDb with your subscription. So the more the merrier, really. It really can't hurt. And this is the place where industry pros go to find actors. So building a presence there as soon as possible is important, even if it looks very small at first. So go get that IMDb profile. The added benefit is that IMDb is great for doing research as an actor. So as you start to build relationships with industry pros, you really want to have that resource. Our second question is also from Juan Carlos, who asks a follow-up. Do you think it's worth it to make a Facebook page already as an actor, or should I wait until I get credits too? Now, this one's a little different, actually, in terms of my recommendation. So I do recommend that you create your business name on Facebook as an actor and create the page so that you have it in case you want it later, but I would not publish the page. And the reason for that is that the way the Facebook algorithms work now, if you have a business page on Facebook, and this does not count as your friend profile, but a page is a business, so as an actor or public figure, it's very hard to get people to see the posts that you make on that page unless you're paying Facebook to boost the post or creating ads. So as an actor who's just starting out, if you're not really having much to publish and not looking to earn money from your page in some way, it doesn't really make sense to publish your content on a Facebook page. So I hope that helps. I would create the page, but not publish it. Our third question is from an actress named Jana, who says, should I do background work? My agent's okay with me doing commercial background, but she's not really that excited about me doing theatrical background work. So Jana's here in LA, and apparently her agent has expressed some reservations about her doing background work, and that's understandable. So my recommendation for you, Jana, would be to have a conversation with your agent and tell her that you're interested in doing background work to learn more about the workings of a set. If you don't have any credits and you haven't really been on a set, background work is a great way to immerse yourself, to really learn. You're going to be working with the second assistant director usually, who's in charge of wrangling the background. And you can ask that person to kind of point out who's who on the set, like who's the director, who's the second AD. So you can start to pay attention to their roles and what they do on set. You can start to pay attention to the principal actors and what they're doing on set. It's really a great place to learn. But what I would recommend, and this is kind of in line with what your agent is saying, is to stop doing it after you feel comfortable that you kind of know what's going on. If your goal is to be in front of the camera as a principal actor, then you don't want to get pegged as a background actor, and you don't want to kind of get stuck in that place. So that would be my recommendation. Now, here in Los Angeles especially, commercial background is a way to earn a lot more money usually. So if you want to do that as a money-making opportunity, then I would say that that's probably okay. Usually you're working on a project that's one specific project instead of a show where you're doing background on a consistent basis. And so it's a great way to earn some extra cash. So I hope that helps. And one more thing to think about. If your goal is to be a principal performer and a working actor on a consistent basis, then you want to be available for auditions during the day. And doing background work all the time will prevent you from doing that. If you're using a calling service, they're going to book you regardless of whether you have an audition or not. And the likelihood that you're going to get an audition on the day you're booked for background is pretty high. We all know that as soon as you book a trip or plan to do something, you get an audition, right? So keep that in mind. And that may be another reason why your agent is hesitant to have you keep doing background. So I hope this helps. If you love this content, share it with your friends and be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss next week's episode of Guru Tips for Actors. And don't forget, if you have a question for me, email it to questions@workshopguru.com. I would love to hear from you.